Hello, welcome back to Steve's Retirement Corner. Why I like the bucket strategy. For me, first off, it's just the simplicity of it. You know, you got a pile of cash, you got a pile in the market. When the market's up, you pull out the market. When the market's down, you pull out your cash. I mean, it's straightforward. It's easy. I find if the easier something is, the more likely I am to stick with it. And that's a big part of the reason why. Now I use what I call, anyways, a modified bucket strategy. I don't have your 1 to 3 years cash and 3 to 7 years in uh, a balanced fund or anything like that, where you got stocks and bonds. In the seven to uh, From the seven on the infinity, just totally in stocks, something gaining uh, big money. I just have a pile in mutual funds and one pile in cash, and I like that real well. I don't have to worry about, it's only two buckets. There you go. It's simpler again. So that's the way I work it. And then, I guess my second reason is I really like the peace of mind I got with it. You know, I, I don't have any trouble sleeping, but I don't, this here working the bucket method, I think it's not really a big reason why I don't have no trouble sleeping. I can sleep anywhere. But, you know, it, it helps you sleep at night. That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't have no trouble sleeping as it is. But it's just, sort of like when I paid my house off. People tell you not to pay it off, take your extra money and invest it in the market. And you gain more by doing that than by spending that lump sum on paying your house off. But the peace of mind knowing you ain't got to worry about a mortgage every month. I mean, you just can't put a dollar value on that. It's the same for this bucket strategy, from my opinion. That's like right now during this downturn we have in the market. I mean, yeah, I hate to see that money going out, but it doesn't overwhelmingly worry me because I know I'm not going to pull out of it. I got that cash bucket. I get to pull out of that. You know. Now, come year four, now it might start really worrying me. But I'll be older then, and I'll be expecting to pull out. The way I come up with it was I didn't know anything about the bucket strategy, nothing. I'd heard the name, but probably about 30 years ago, they had a budgeting method called the envelope method. Well, you had an envelope for your savings, you had an envelope for your necessities, an envelope for enjoyment, what all, right on and on. But people used to use jars. They used to use all kinds of things, and I just thought that bucket strategy was to take off on that, and it didn't appeal to me much, so I never paid no attention to it. But when I was 49, I was getting ready to turn 50. I'd planned on retiring at 60. That's what I planned on. I'm gonna go out a few years early now and be 57. I think I'll turn 57. I'll go, but I figured I'd go at 60. Have 5 years cash. Live off at 5 years till I turn 65. That's when I'd plan on taking my Social Security. I've since bumped it back to 67, and I let the rest of my money just continue to build in the stock market. But then about 3 years ago, I seen the bucket strategy on here. Saw a video of it, the explanation of it. I'm thinking, my goodness. So that's what I come up with automatically on my own almost. I had no idea. If I'd have known about it earlier, I'd have been planning on it earlier, but I had no idea. But so yeah, the simplicity of it, the peace of mind. You, as you age, you need to get less and less stress on you. You don't need no stress on you as you get older. And that's what I'm I'm releasing myself of when I retire. Any extra stress on my as far as my finances go. And the way I got it set up, I can look at it twice a year and I'll be good to go. Look at it once when I pull out, and I look at it once when I move it to see which bank account I want to put it in. I don't know. Y'all enlighten me. Might be something better out there. I don't know. I'll sure take a look at it, but it's going to be hard to beat the simplicity and the peace of mind you get from the bucket strategy, in my opinion. Well, y'all be good. We'll talk to y'all later.